Cheif Irons explained. Resident Evil 2, where we get introduced to the Chief of Police, Brian Irons. This isn't the first time we've been introduced to Brian Irons. Well, it is physically, but not mentally. Let's go back to the Secretary's Diary A and have a read from Brian Irons' private secretary. April 6th. I accidentally moved one of the stone statues on the second floor when I leaned against it. When the chief found out about it, he was furious. I swear, the guy nearly bit my head off, screaming at me never to touch the statue again. If it's so important, maybe he shouldn't have put it there, out in the open like that. April 7th. I heard that all the art pieces from Cheif's collection are rare items, literally worth hundreds of thousands of dollars. I don't know which is the bigger mystery, where he finds those tacky things, or where he's getting the money to pay for them. May 10th. I wasn't surprised to see the chief come in today with yet another large picture frame in his hand. This time it was a really disturbing painting, depicting a nude person being hanged. I was appalled by the expression on the chief's face as he leered at that painting. Why would anyone consider something like that to be a work of art is beyond my comprehension. So before even getting to meet Irons, you can already tell that he's an absolute psychopath. The statue was moved a couple of inches and he lost the plot. And also the picture the secretary is talking about is the one in the operation room where you have to light the fireplace for the red jewel to fall out. So now let's have a look what happens the first time we meet him.
Oh, I'm terribly sorry. I thought you were another one of those zombies.
Are you Cheif Irons?
Yes, that's me. And just who are you? No, don't bother telling me. It makes no difference. You'll end up just like all the others. That's the mayor's daughter. I was told to look after her, but I failed miserably. Just look at her. She was a true beauty. Her skin, nothing short of perfection. But it will soon putrefy and she will turn into a zombie within the hour like all the others.
There must be some way to stop it.
In a manner of speaking, there is. Either by putting a bullet through her brain, or by decapitating her completely. And to think that taxidermy used to be my hobby. But no longer. Please. I'd really like to be alone now.
So, if Claire didn't enter Irons' office, what was he going to do with the mayor's daughter's body? Why does he have her laid out on the table? Why does he want to be alone? He also says taxidermy used to be his hobby until Raccoon City fell to shit. He must have a good shot on him, shooting all them animals. But let's go back in the years and let's learn about his early life. Before his police career, Irons is known to have gone through a university education. He was put under psychiatric examination after 2 incidents in which he was accused of violent aggression and sexual assault towards female students. But due to his excellent academic performance and having wealthy parents, these incidents were never investigated. So, how does somebody who was violent against 2 females back in college become the head of police? I guess money talks. So upon entering the back room in Cheif Irons' office, we will come across Secretary's B diary. June 8th. As I was straightening up the chief's room, he burst through the door with a furious look on his face. It's only been 2 months since I started working here, but that's the second time I've seen him like this. The last time was when I bumped into that statue. Only This time he looked even more agitated than ever. I seriously thought for a moment that he was going to haunt me. June 15th. I finally discovered what the Cheif has been hiding all along. If he finds out that I know, my life will be in serious danger. It's getting late already. I'm just going to have to take this one day at a time. He definitely gave that secretary a bad time. Later contributors for the RPD on his behalf and gain would include the purchase of a recently retired art museum for its strategic location and parking space. A budget move allowing for funding for equipment for the force and collections of artistic work, which Orange claimed would also help out with combating crime. So with Orange being the chief of police, this put him in a very close relationship with Umbrella, a company which was not only a major employer in the city, but it was also performing top secret military bioweapon research involving illegal human testing and violation of the 1972 Bioweapons Convention. For instance, every month from April 1996, Cheif Orange received between $1,500 to $15,000 from Umbrella's Annette Birkin, which he used to fund his art habit. He would distribute pieces of his collection throughout the police station. Orange's serial killings. Cheif Orange harboured violent tendencies throughout his life and did not hold these back during his time with the RPD. Becoming increasingly mentally unhinged, Orange is known to have threatened and committed a number of murders while with the RPD. Even though the identity of these victims is largely unknown, the earliest known possible victim was his secretary, who he hired in April of 1998, and who disappeared the following June after uncovering evidence of bribes. An Umbrella sewer facility manager was almost killed in August when Orange threatened him with a gun after becoming enraged over a simple joke. In August and September, a total of 8 young women were snatched from the streets and apparently murdered in the city sewers, though no bodies were found by the RPD search parties. All were described in local papers as being unmarried blonde women between the ages of 18 and 23. Mayor's daughter was blonde. So in Resident Evil 2, did you notice how empty the armory does be? Well, this is why. On September 23rd, Orange was alerted to the leak of the T-virus into the city's water supply. Overcome with this news, Orange finally broke down mentally. Believing himself to be infected, he began giving confusing orders to the police officers to ensure that the entire precinct died with him. These orders included the looting of the arms locker and disappearal of arms to points across the building, which deprived officers of guns when those areas were overrun by zombies. So that's why there's bullets and some guns scattered all over the RPD. Orange is also known to have hunted down survivors in the RPD to speed up the process. And one comes from the horse's mouth in Cheif Orange's diary, where he kills Ed. September 23rd. It's all over. Those imbeciles from Umbrella have finally done it. Despite their promise, they have ruined my town. Soon the streets will be infested with zombies. I'm beginning to think that I may even be infected myself. I'll kill everyone in town if this turns out to be true. September 24th. I was successful in spreading confusion among the police as planned. I've made sure that no one from the outside will come to help. With the delays in police action, no one will have the chance to escape my city alive. I've even seen to it personally that all escape routes from the inside of the precinct have been cut off as well. There are several survivors still attempting to escape through the lower levels, but I'll make sure no one gets out. September 26th. I've had a change of heart about the remaining survivors inside the precinct. I've decided to hunt them down myself. I shot Ed in the back through the heart less than an hour ago. I watched him writhe in pain upon the floor in a pool of his own blood. The expression on his face was positively exquisite. He died with his eyes wide open, staring up at me. It was beautiful. I wonder if the mayor's daughter is still alive. I let her escape so I could enjoy hunting her down later. I'm going to enjoy my new trophy. Yes, frozen forever in the pose I choose to give her. So now we'll take a look at Orange's last moments.
Ah! Help me! So you've made it this far. Not bad, girl. But I'm not letting anyone leave my town. Everyone's gonna die.
Calm down, Chief. What happened?
Shut up! You couldn't possibly understand what's happened. Those monsters from Umbrella have destroyed my beautiful town. How could they do that to me after everything I've done for them?
So it's true. You have been working with Umbrella. Then you must know about the G-Virus. What is it? Tell me!
If you must know, it's the agent that can turn humans into the ultimate bioweapons. Superior to the T-Virus in every way. Dr. William Birkin is the genius behind the project.
William Birkin?
Sure, you've already seen his little girl running around here somewhere. Sherry, isn't it? In case you haven't already figured it out. The monster that's been tearing my precinct apart is yet another product of the G-Virus. An ultimate bioweapon. Umbrella must be trying to cover its tracks. But if I have to go, I'm going to take you with me. My chest can't take the pain.
And if you like this content, folks, hit that subscribe.